Welcome back to Grit and Gain, the podcast that fuels your career with actionable insights and a commitment to growth. If you're tuning in, you've already made a choice to invest in yourself, and that's a powerful thing. Don't forget to subscribe and follow the show wherever you listen to podcasts, including YouTube, so you never miss an episode. Now, I'll be honest, what I'm about to share today may not be the most popular message or conversation that we've had here on this podcast. But here's the truth. Grinding for gain isn't easy. It's certainly not glamorous, and it's not always what we want to hear. But it is attainable for those who are willing to commit every single day. So with that said, let's dive into a topic that's relevant for many of you right now. Year-end reviews. Year-end reviews are a staple of professional life. But let's get one thing clear up front. They are not an opportunity to negotiate what's already been observed or reported. They're not a debate or a platform to justify or defend. Instead, they're a chance to learn, to gain clarity, and to make actionable plans for the future. Now, I know that might not be what you want to hear. It's natural to push back, to explain, to challenge, but I'm here to tell you the real value in these conversations comes from your mindset and how you approach them. Let me share something that can completely set you apart in these discussions: a positive and grateful attitude. Now, let's be real. Most people come into these meetings feeling defensive, nervous, or focused only on their own expectations. But what if you, the listener, the young professional, the seasoned professional, what if you flipped the script? Be the employee who brings enthusiasm, appreciation, and a sincere commitment to growth. Start the conversation by thanking your manager for their time and feedback, even if it's feedback that you weren't expecting. A little gratitude goes a long way. It's disarming, it's memorable, and it demonstrates emotional intelligence. Gratitude is your differentiator. It shows maturity, humility, and a genuine desire to improve. Those qualities will stick with your manager far beyond the review itself. Now, preparation is key for these meetings, but let me emphasize something. Don't prepare to defend or justify. Instead, prepare to contribute. Here's what I mean. Review your own performance. Come with specific examples of successes, challenges, and areas where you've grown. Be ready to provide context, but only if your manager asks. You're not there to argue, but to add valuable insights that can complement their perspective. Highlight your learning moments. Show that you've been reflective, that you've taken lessons from the past year, and that you're ready to build on them in the future. By preparing in this way, you're positioning yourself as a proactive, thoughtful professional, someone who's invested in both their success and, perhaps most important, the success of the team. Now, here's another important point. Your year-end review is just one moment in time. Whether it's a glowing conversation or one that's more challenging, use it to fuel your success in 2025. If the feedback is positive, don't rest on your laurels. Think about how you can level up even further. If the feedback isn't what you expected, don't dwell on disappointment. Instead, channel that energy into action. Ask yourself, what lessons can I take from this? How can I grow in the areas that were highlighted? And what's one thing I can do differently starting today? Your ability to take feedback, positive or constructive, and turn it into progress will define your success in the coming year. Now, let me leave you with this thought. Year-end reviews aren't about perfection. They're about progress. Approach them with gratitude, prepare to learn, and use the experience to fuel your growth. Be the person who takes ownership of their journey, who sees feedback as a gift, and who commits to improvement every single day. Remember, grinding for gain isn't always easy, but I'm here to tell you, it's always worth it. Thank you for tuning in to Grit and Gain. If this episode resonated with you, share it with a colleague and let me know how you're planning to crush it in 2025. I'll see you next week with fresh insights to help your week start strong. Until then, continue to embrace the grit and earn the gain.